Every plant in the game falls under a specific category, but one of my favorites has always been the fire plants. So, I wanted to see if I can beat Plants vs. Zombies 2 using only fire plants. A fire plant is any plant that has this little fire emblem. For example, Snapdragon is a fire plant, and Inferno, and some other plants. I bought myself Fire Pea Shooter to get this challenge going a bit. So yes. I also bought Ghost Pepper because I thought it would be hard with only Fire Pea Shooter. So yeah, since I'm not playing on a new save file, I already have all the adventure plants, so stuff like the pumpkin, I'll only use when you're supposed to unlock him in like the normal adventure. And the rules are I can only use fire plants, obviously. So yeah, no sun producers. Besides Dark Ages, I think I will actually go insane if I don't have a sun producer or at least Grave Buster or something. I'm just gonna skip pre-picked plants and conveyor levels because I'm not gonna. Most of them don't even have fire plants in them, and pre-planted plants are fine. I'm not gonna shovel them, and unless all of the plants are already pre-picked, I can't use any of them. Like if there's even one slot open, then I have to only use fire. I also forgot a rule. Most people have like you can't level up your plants, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have a cap. The cap is gonna be 3. I think that's a reasonable amount. Yeah, I think 3. Yeah, that's I think that's fine. But here is my ancient Egypt journey. So yeah, day 1 was a breeze because I didn't really have to do anything since the lawnmowers just regenerated. So yeah, it was just a free level. Day 2 was the power-ups level, so we skipped. Day 3 was really easy because of the Fire Pea Shooter's plant food. So yeah. Day 4 was a conveyor belt level. Day 5 was pre-picked plants. Day 6 was a conveyor level. Day 7 was a breeze with the Fire Pea Shooter, plant food, and the Ghost Pepper combo. So yeah, it was pretty easy. Day 8 was the introduction of a new zombie, the Torch Zombie, which just burns everything in sight. I thought he would be a problem at first since we have no ice plants, but I found out that Ghost Pepper, he can't hit him, so I thought, yeah, we were good. But day 8 was pretty easy. Day 9 was easy because the Fire Pea Shooter's plant food just wipes absolutely everything, basically, in its path. Day 9 was decently easy. It was a little tricky, but we managed. Day 11 was the pre-picked plants level. Day 12 introduced this zombie that I don't know the name of and don't feel like looking up, so his new name will be Silly Sigma Guy Zombie. Day 13 we couldn't plant Crazy Dave's mold colonies, but it was only 2 tiles, and usually zombies didn't really get that close. If they did, we would just use a Ghost Pepper, so yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We beat the level pretty easily. Day 14, a Silly Sigma Guy Zombie got a little close, but we took him down, so he didn't eat any of our plants, but after that we beat the level shortly after. Day 15 was a Protect the Endangered Plants levels, which was nice because it was sunflowers, so they gave us sun. In fact, I think this is honestly one of the easier levels because there was no torch zombies, and the endangered plants were sunflowers, which was super nice. But yeah, this level was not that hard. Day 17, we couldn't have more than 14 plants, but usually we don't anyway because the high Fire Pea Shooter cost, so we beat it. Day 18 was a Plan Your Defenses level, which is probably some of my favorite levels, to be honest. I just really like watching it. It's fun, in my opinion. But yeah, this level was one of the easiest, to be honest. day 18, we couldn't plant on his mold colonies, and we could only have 16 plants, but none of them were really an issue to me, to be honest. Yeah, the mold wasn't really an issue, and the plant, like the plant restriction was not at all, because I usually never have more than like 6 at a time, so yeah, it was completely fine. But let's take a moment to admire these beautiful zombie voices. Absolute cinema, bro. Yeah, I lied, it was not completely fine. I lost a mower to a torch zombie, and then another to a brown coat, and then another to another brown coat because of the mold. Yeah, I lied. The mold was annoying, and then I lost. So this was the only one though. But then I won. So yeah. Day 20 was an endangered plants level, which again, sunflowers. Yes, but this time there's torch zombies. I was afraid at first, but then I noticed. Oh, sunflowers, much sun. Yes. Very cool. Very, Kool-Aid. Yeah, I destroyed this level because of the sunflowers. This was a very easy level. You'd think the endangered plants levels would be harder, but no, they're literally easier. Day 21, was, most of the plants were pre-picked, but, it doesn't not matter because I only have access to 2 plants right now that I will use. But yes. I really wanted to use the twin sunflower. I have no sun producers, but overall it was a pretty easy level and I cooked the zombies. Day 22 was I could only have, I think it was 18 plants or something. And there was a mold colony, but it was only 1 tile, so it didn't really affect me that much. But yeah, this level was decently easy. A silly Sigma guy zombie almost got me, but we managed to kill him at the last second. Did lose a mower though. But yeah, that's fine. I don't really care that much, but we won. So yeah. Day 23, we lost a mower right off the bat because of this torch zombie coming in hot. But we actually lost 2 mowers on this one. But and then we had to face a Garg, but it was not difficult at all because I just spammed his plant food, and then a couple shots after he got cooked. So yeah, he was pretty easy. Day 24 was another Plan Your Defenses level. Once again, some of my favorite levels. I had to do it in a weird way because there were so many tombstones. And there was a bunch of silly Sigma guy zombies. There was too many silly Sigma guy zombies. Those silly Sigma guys are so silly. But we won, so yeah. And then that's the end of Ancient Egypt, because the next one is the Zomboss level. The final one, but yeah, yeah, I've wanted to do one of these for a while. I posted the post one year ago, I think it was. Because announcing that I wanted to do one of these. Right before I made this video, I searched it up to see if anyone else had done it, and 2 months ago, there was someone. I was planning not to do it, but I just said screw it. Whatever. If you want to see his video of it, I'll put the link below or in the comments or something. I don't really know. But just to clarify, I didn't copy him. I had this idea a year ago. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!